Good afternoon, guys. Excuse in the background, they just started, like, I don't know, doing something that's making noise. But I am going to film a video where I make a HelloFresh meal, and this will be my third meal that I will be cooking from HelloFresh. I ordered it for the first time last week on Wednesday, and it's Monday now. Yeah, I will link the video below where I opened the box if you want to see, you know, how it comes in the packages and everything. So I ordered like a burger and flatbread, and the last dish is a vegetable risotto. So I'm excited for this. I'm using all the ingredients that they've listed here, and I just have some mushrooms that's about to go off, so I'm going to also just throw it in there. And I just wanted to show you because I'm actually going to film this for my Instagram page on Instagram, my food page on Instagram. And I just wanted to show you. I will put the same video on my YouTube channel probably as well. If you see this, I ended up doing that. I'm not sure how the video will come out, but I want to show you my setup. So I'm just using this table of mine, and I've got all my ingredients here, and then I've got this just portable thing that I can use with my pan, and then I've got my tripod there. So I'm gonna see what it looks like if I film like this. I haven't tried it this way before. Usually I put my stand up on the top, but I just want to keep it like just relaxed this time. So we'll see how it turns out, but I will put you probably on fast forward now, just me cooking away and making a HelloFresh meal. So let's get started. Okay, so today we will be making a risotto from HelloFresh, but you can make your own. I'm just going to start this video, and basically what you will need for this is fresh basil, chili and garlic, pak choy, red onion, and Parmesan cheese, then a zucchini, mozzarella cheese, risotto, and mushrooms. And then you will start by just cutting your zucchini into small pieces, and just push it to the side and put it in a separate bowl. And just wash your zucchini before you use it, and the same for your pak choy. I take it out of the package here, and it's dirty with a lot of sand, so just wash it off. And then you will cut it up also into pieces, starting from the bottom, and then you just go and chop it to the top into small pieces. Then I grab my red onion, I almost said tomato, and then you also just dice or slice that into thin slices, and then push that to the side. And then you'll grab your fresh basil, and then you'll also just chop that into pieces. Keep the stems of the basil just to the side because we'll use it with water later. And then you grab your chili, and then you also just chop that into small pieces, and you can remove the seeds if you want it less heated. And then lastly you get your garlic, and then I just crack it like that to get the skin off more easily. And then you also just chop that into small pieces, and then most of the chopping is done. Then I added some oil, just some, I think it's sunflower or canola oil, to a pan with my tomatoes again, my onions and my garlic. And then I just put it on the medium heat on the stove for 5 minutes. And then here I add my stock cube to 2 cups of boiled water, and then this is where I add the stems of my fresh basil that I chopped earlier. And then I just put that to the side so that it can be ready. And then I took off my pan from the stove, added my chilies, and then also I grabbed my risotto and added the risotto. Then I will just put it back on the stove. I think it was for another 2 minutes or so. No, it was 4 minutes. And then just to brown the risotto a little bit. And then here I start adding a third of the stock mixture until add it back to the stove pan until it's absorbed. Add another third of the mixture, add all the vegetables and then put it back on the stove. Then I grabbed my mozzarella, cutted that, took the pan off from the stove because all the liquid was absorbed, and then I added the last bit of the liquid, stirred everything around, put it back on the stove, and then at this point all the risotto was nice. It was soft, just the inside was a little bit crunchy, but it was like a smaller spot. I added salt, pepper to taste, and then I added my mozzarella. I just broke it up in pieces. I think I just added it back to the stove for a little while and yeah, took it off again. And then lastly put in my mozzarella and my fresh basil, mix it around, and then I grabbed my bowl that I will plate it in, and it is so delicious and creamy. Yeah, I just added mushrooms that wasn't on the recipe, but I had it left over, so yeah, you can see here the mozzarella cheese just melting. It's so creamy and delicious, and the heat of the chili was perfect. I added some Parmesan cheese at the top, and then some basil, and that was it, and it was delicious. Really, like, the flavor was just very hearty and perfect. So I'm all done, and this is what the risotto looks like. It looks absolutely amazing. I already tasted some. It has a nice hint of the chili, and I'm quickly going to take another bite. With everything, I just like, it's so creamy. Like, just look at how creamy it is, and I think it's obviously because of the risotto and then the mozzarella cheese you add. But let's take a full bite of everything. It's so good. The chili, it's spicy but not too spicy. I didn't take out the seeds. They said you could, but I can take it quite a bit, so I left it in. And it's also my first time eating bok choy. I think that's what it's called. And I'm trying to see if I can eat a piece on its own to see if I can. Well, I eat that, so this is delicious. I'm going to sit now and enjoy this, and I literally have a full pan left here that I will, you know, put in my fridge, and I have dinner or lunch for the next few days, which is awesome. But this is delicious, wholesome, and it's gonna fill me right up. And yes, I hope you enjoyed this short video of me just making one of my HelloFresh dishes. Sorry for the noise outside, but anyways, I'm going to end this video here, and yeah, I'll see you next time. I'm not sure, I usually say next week, but I think there will be several ones coming up more than usual. So I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.